Alright, hello everyone, we are back. Hole number 2 here. I do believe an expert. What did I do yesterday? I believe I laid up. I don't know if I feel like laying up here. Since I haven't gone at this with a POC 5, let's just go for it with a POC 5 so you guys can see kind of a different approach to it. We are going to throw on a Guardian just in case, distance-wise, it happens. Saturn, sure. That looks pretty good. Just put your backspin bag on, and let's just go at hole number 2. So, your primary goal here is to get eagle. I believe yesterday, if you want to see my guide laying up, I either used a katana or a Titan or something. I laid up, and I still managed to get eagle here. Kind of took albatross out of the equation. Had I drove it just a tiny bit farther and went at it with a Guardian with the same similar type shot, you could technically still get the albatross, but it's going to be quite challenging. Pay attention to what this guy is doing, because he is going at this with a Berserker, a POC 5 as well. So, mine is going to be very similarly, but you'll get kind of 2 takes on this in case you are playing with an POC 5. This will be kind of perfect, and as you can see, you might be able to get an POC 4 there. A POC 3, you might want to start. Hopefully you guys have some snow globes if you are talking about an POC 3, so, or extra mile, whatever you can do. We're not really doing anything curl special with our curl here or anything fancy like that. So more than anything, it's just kind of beat it down the center of the fairway, just kind of gently curl it back. Nothing really fancy. And let's try this. We're gonna, that's the one thing that I do want to encourage, is that you guys do kind of, try to get it back to the left a little bit more, because that's where the fairway opening is. And there you see, I was able to pull that off. The difference between a POC 5, a POC 6, a POC 7 is just going to be how far it gets down the fairway. So you're going to see us, we're going to be more in long iron range. As you can see, we're almost perfect long iron range here. So you're going to see 2 nice approaches here. Now, just to kind of make things a little bit easier on our life, we are going to go at this with a Saturn here. There's no reason, in my opinion, to bring a Goliath. He's going to have to use full backspin to stop this short of the hole, which he isn't doing, which means that it's going, those bounces are going to, expand, and the second, third, fourth hops, they're going to be far too aggressive past the hole, just as you saw there. So, if you do bring Goliath, well, I don't know why you would bring Goliath, but if you did, then, you would full jam it with the backspin, and I'm going to do similarly with my Saturn. But, I'm going to crank it up just, a little bit beyond what Goliath can do, just to kind of, safely be able to land on the fairway without really any risk of bringing or rough or anything into play. Now, take note that I am into power, so my normal 1.9 per ring is not going to apply. So I'm going to have to go at least probably an extra ring beyond that. So what's 1.9? That's very spot on right there. Like I said, I'm going to go at least an extra ring, and there's what you're going to see there. Let's just see what this looks like. Oh, so wow. I probably went 6 1/4 rings, and I was under a quarter ring of being spot on, or under 3/4, probably about 3.5 to 3/4 of a ring too short there. It might have had to do with, I might have short hit it a little bit, just to kind of keep it on the shorter side. Note that, when you jack up the backspin like that, you're not going to, I think he made his. I should have just avoided the shootout here. But you know, when you guys play this hole, just kind of keep that tip in mind, and I'm sure you can at least, at the very least, hone in on that one a little bit. It is just a little bit easier for you to bring the backspin club, so you can kind of more safely stay away from the rough's edge and get somewhat aggressive with that shot still. So, you know, the goal is to give it enough rollout to where it'll be able to jump forward just a little bit, kind of like you saw mine. It'll scoot forward, but it had to be almost perfect in terms of land zone. So you do have to be very precise with that shot. But you can see we can get very aggressive. Whereas coming in with a Goliath, you'd have to be very, very close to the rough's edge. And it might not be a risk that you want to intentionally take. So I do recommend here taking the fairway. We're going to try to go for here. I have no idea. I usually play pretty close to max here, so at least 10 rings. At least 10 rings. Didn't want the great ball. I do think that's going to shoot the ball a little bit, but not the end of the world. Still got it to 5 with the Berserker, so it's not the worst shot. But notice I did miss the fairway. Had I hit the fairway, I would have been a lot closer. You have to just nip that fairway's edge, and hitting that fringe surface is going to cause you to go just a little bit long. It'd be nice to get a couple chests, actually. Just fill my home screen with some Tour 9s. Maybe 2 more wins. Be kind of worth it. But I'd rather get them via the hole out. So maybe we can work on getting, try to set up a nice approach for you guys for hole number 3. And good luck there, guys. You know, there's room for improvement, that you can definitely get that one. So good luck with getting that one during your coming up rounds. And I'll see you guys on hole 3.